Hello everyone, welcome back to the Pro Padel League. Welcome to the second semi-final here in San Diego, California. You will enjoy a lot. I am sure. Help me welcome the Flowrida Goats and the New York Atlantics. Let's introduce you to the teams. First, the women of New York, Andrea Austero from Spain and Virginia Riera from Argentina. And the men of New York, Lucas Campagnolo from Brazil and Federico Chingotto from Argentina. The women of Florida Goats, Aranza Zuosoro from Argentina and Gemma Triae from Spain. And the men of Florida Goats, Pablo Lijo from Spain and Martín Dineno from Argentina. Enjoy the match.
Welcome back to the PPL. Welcome back to the Barnes Tennis Center in sunny San Diego, California. The sun is slowly but surely setting on a beautiful day here out on the West Coast. And we have already given away one ticket to the final of this third event of the PPL Event 3. The Las Vegas Smash defeating the Cancun Waves by 2-0. And now it is time to find out who will join Vegas in that final tomorrow. Will it be the New York Atlantics or will it be the Flowrida Goats? We are going to find out in the next hours. We start you off with the women's doubles match where Aranza Osoro and Gemma Triae for the Goats take on Andrea Austero and Virginia Riera on the Atlantics side. My name is Nicholas Quarles Manifort. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us. Next to me is Ceci Reiter. Ceci, thank you again for being with us. We said earlier that in the women's match, Cancun were probably the favorites, and then Las Vegas took it by surprise, and Vegas then swept the series. In this one, it is probably the Flowrida Goats who will be the favorites on paper, but we've just learned that being the favorites on paper doesn't mean anything in the PPL.
Not at all, Nico. We have seen many times during this week that the favorites lost their matches. But of course, we have to say, it's fair to say that the Flowrida Goats with Gemma Triae and Aranza Osoro are the favorites to win this first female match, especially because we have in the other team one player, in Virginia Riera, who is not used to play in the left side of the court. So that could be the huge advantage of the match. Gemma Triae and Aranza Osoro have played 3 matches during this week, and they have only lost one of them against the San Diego Stingrays, against Lucia Sainz and Julieta Vidaurria. Virginia Riera and Andrea Austero played the 4 matches together, and they only win 2 of those 4. So let's see what happens today here on this center court. As you said, this could be a very tight battle. For me, the key would be how Virginia can handle that cross-court with Gemma Triae. We know Gemma is one of the most intelligent players, also very aggressive. She likes to go to the net, play with really good transitions, closing all the gaps. So it won't be easy for Virginia to avoid Gemma participating into the game.
Absolutely, Gemma Triae does like to get very stuck in and likes to leave her imprint on the match all over the place. Virginia Riera has her work cut out for her then, and then some. On the other side, Andrea Austero will be taking on Aranza Osoro, 2 aggressive players. Austero, more of a hard hitter though, and with the sun going down, Ceci, that advantage could be cancelled out quite quickly.
Of course, now the temperature is lower than 1 or 2 hours before. Andrea yesterday took a lot of advantage of the heat. Right now, she will have to adapt herself to another conditions, totally different, especially talking about the speed of the ball. So perhaps she should play with more rulos, more bandejas, more víboras, and wait to the perfect moment to pull the trigger.
Absolutely, she will pull the trigger plenty of times in this match, we can assure you of that. Gemma Triay also more than capable of lifting any ball out of the cage. Let's go courtside and hear from Juan Martín Díaz, who's with our courtside reporter, Javi Carrasco.
El entrenador de los New York Atlantics no es otro que la leyenda de este maravilloso deporte, Juan Martín Díaz, 14 años, número 1. Juan Martín, muy buenas. ¿Qué esperas de tu equipo, tanto en chicos como en chicas? ¿Cómo estás?
Buenas tardes, bueno, contentos de estar en semifinales. Ayer, la verdad que tuvimos un poquito de suerte por los enfrentamientos. Y nada, creo que es un partido durísimo, tanto en hombres como en mujeres. Así que ojalá que tenemos que jugar nuestro mejor juego para poder tener posibilidades.
¿Se resuelve en dos o al mixto?
Yo creo que va a ser, ojalá, y sería una buena noticia para nosotros que se resuelva en mixto.
Las palabras de Juan Martín Díaz, una leyenda del pádel, entrenador de los New York Atlantics.
Juan Martín Díaz, a 14-year #1 of the world, one of the greatest, if not the greatest player of all time, now turned coach as he has retired from playing professionally now. Let's hear from Jorge Martínez on the other bench.
Jorge Martínez, una leyenda de este deporte que también lleva toda la vida dedicada al pádel, es entrenador de un super equipo como es Florida Goats. ¿Cómo estás, Jorge? Muy buenas. ¿Cómo ves a tu equipo?
Pues muy buenas, pues lo veo muy bien, muy bien. Llevamos un buen torneo, jugando bien, un equipo muy unido, así que fenomenal.
Es un partido, tanto en chicos como en chicas, que va a estar disputadísimo.
Sí, sin poder hacer pronóstico, ¿no? Está muy igualado y puede pasar cualquier cosa.
¿Te atreves a cerrarlo en dos o se va el dobles mixto?
Hombre, yo prefiero cerrarlo en dos si puede ser, claro.
Gracias a las palabras de Jorge Martínez, el entrenador de Florida Goats.
There you go, the words of Jorge Martínez, and before him, Juan Martín Díaz. The respective coaches of these two teams, both not sure how this one will play out, not sure if they can win in two. Of course, they want to win in two, but whether or not that will actually happen is something else entirely. Andrea Austero and Virginia Riera will be underdogs in this match. I don't think many people will expect them to win, but of course, when nobody expects you to win, that sort of frees you up. You don't have any pressure on the other side. Osorio and Triay will have all of the pressure on them.
When you are the underdog, you can play freely, no, without having that kind of pressure. That, for example, today, for me, it's up to Gemma Triay and Aranza Osorio. They are the favorites to win this match. So for me, if Andrea Osorio managed to enjoy herself on court, they could be dangerous in this first match.
Let's see how they start. Gemma Triay and Aranza Osorio, like you said, didn't play the final match. It was Mapi Sanchez Alayeto who stepped in for Aranza Osorio. What a substitute that is, by the way, to have.
Yeah, amazing.
Quite the luxury to have an absolute legend of the sport like Mapi is. Just as a substitute, just as a standby reserve player.
Yes, I don't know if there is so many difference right now between Aranza Osorio and Mapi Sanchez Alayeto. Perhaps the only difference and the main difference is that Aranza is still competing, no? She's an active player on the tour, and Mapi has retired herself in December of last year. But if you are talking about talent, if you are talking about experience, perhaps Mapi Sanchez Alayeto is even best in that conditions.
Yeah, she is one of the best players to ever pick up a paddle racket.
Yes, 4 years, #1 of the world in World Padel Tour, Nico. More than, I think that they got 32 victories, 32 titles, or 33, I'm not sure.
32, yeah. 32 together. And then Mapi reached one final without Majo, and then Majo reached one final without Mapi.
You're right. So perhaps Mapi Sanchez-Alayeto, alongside her sister, has been the most decisive couple in the history of the female paddle. They absolutely changed the style of playing of our sport. The female style was much more tactic. The rallies were longer, and then they arrived to the tour and they absolutely provoked a chaos because they came from tennis and they have a more aggressive style, more similar to the male style of playing. But today Mapi is not on court, so we have to speak about the 4 players on it. I would like also to mention that one of the key of the match could be the consistency of Arantxa Osoro. We have already spoken about this all this week. Nico, we know that she can really be dangerous, but sometimes she's not as consistent as she should.
You want her as well to be very, very vocal. You want her to be, you want to hear her all the time, if she's on your team anyway.
Yes, and sometimes it seems like she plays always looking for the highlight, no? That's why she commits many mistakes. But that's why also she's a very dangerous player.
Going through the middle, and Gematriai gets it out of the cage with ease.
For me, Virginia Riera has to forget about playing cross-court. No, if they want to have a little chance to win this match, Virginia has to play, I can't say 100%, but 90% parallel. Danza with the bandeja to the middle, now changing direction to Virginia's corner. Bustero with the love. Beautiful bajada through the middle from Arantxa Osoro. And it's 15-40. The first breakpoints of the match are for the Flowrida Goats.
Straight away, the Goats can put themselves in front. Covers the gap, passing shot from Virginia Riera. Pero resets, but out it goes, and it's a brilliant start then for Arantxa Osoro and Gematriai, who break at the first time of asking.
Yes, not good news for the New York Atlantics to start the match this way, of course. But let's talk about, Nico, the next match we are having here on the center court. Once the female is decided, we will have a beautiful cross-court battle between Federico Chingotto and Martín Dineno, the 2 best Argentinian players right now, alongside Agustín Tapia, of course. But so we will have a lot of paddle to enjoy today.
Absolutely. Joining Dineno is Pablo Lijo, joining Chingotto is Lucas Campagnolo.
Let's see if today Campa is gonna play in the left side, so we can enjoy that cross-court battle between the 2 Argentinians. A very Latin team from the New York Atlantics.
Very much has an Argentinian/South American twist on it, with Pablo Lima in there as well.
Pablo Lima, Lucas Campagnolo, Virginia Riera, Fede Chingotto, and both coaches are also from Argentina. Nice attack again from Arantxa. Very clever. Her choice.
a response here.
The reflection of the net helped Virginia to keep that ball alive. Not this one. It's 30 love. There's only one ticket for the big final available. Only one of these two teams will reach it. 30-15. Osoro with the high love again. Now with the chiquita. Nice hold by Ustero.
Oh, the lob is out from Ustero, the backhand lob. Didn't measure it properly there.
Yes, it was not a good idea from Virginia to open that angle, because Gemma, it's pretty tall, so it's pretty difficult to pass through his side, her side of the court. 40-15. And again, the counter attack from Gemma with the backhand, a classic shot from her.
Wow, it's a brilliant start then from a Flowrida Goats point of view. By the way, I have to add, we know that the state is called Florida and not Flowrida, but the team is called Flowrida. So some people said it to me yesterday as if I didn't know how to pronounce the name of the state.
Yes, let's say that the owner of the team is Daddy Yankee. That's why it's called Flowrida. Beautiful, beautiful volley from Ustero, playing with the fence. And it's 15-all. Riera going aggressive. Blocking from the back, trying to counter-attack. Good movement from the Argentinian.
Beautiful angle there. Had absolutely no space to work with.
And beautiful transition from Virginia. Dominating the game there. (30-15). Second serve.
Arantxa Osoro never just says out, does she?
No, she doesn't.
Skates a little bit there for Arantxa.
Wow. Alonso looking for the passing shot. What a defense from Ustero.
Two blocks from Riera, but Osoro rather. Third time the charm for Arantxa Osoro, who does get it past Riera. 30-all.
Yes, she needed 3 volleys to finally disarm Virginia Riera's defense. The first attempt from Ustero with the smash from the back. It wasn't good. So we have another break point for the Flowrida Goats.
2 pieces of them. Osoro. Quick dart to the net from Ustero. A late one as well. And the unforced error from Andrea Ustero.
Flowrida Goats lead 3 games to 0. First set.
3-0 lead then for the Flowrida Goats and a 2-break advantage.
Sí, pero la segunda dio mucho rebote en el último punto, pero el anterior, excelente. Vamos a intentar, pero con un poquito para que sienta un poquito, arriesgar, tomar un poquito más de riesgo en las voleas, en los smash. La otra, hasta ahora, hizo todo perfecto.
Back on their way with a 2-break lead for the Flowrida Goats, trying to confirm that second break here. That's a good start.
Perfect.
Soro. Passing shot from Aranza Soro to Andrea Austero. Soro brings it down beautifully. Fizzes it past the helpless Andrea Austero.
See, yes, Aranza is doing great cross court. She's taking the better of Andrea. Not comfortable at all, the lefty player from Spain. She's not so used to be dominated. Riera with the parallel love again.
Oh, there's a nice one. Triai's going to punt it down. Yema Triai, and Virginia Riera can't scoop it back out. Good bajada from Yema Triai then.
Beautiful technique from Gemma. She managed to bury that ball deep down the glass. And it's 40-15. Mistake now from Aranza. 40-30.
Too long from Osoro.
Good love from Riera to the corner. Gemma again repeating the love.
Soro.
that ball is out.
Yeah, out from Gemma Triay.
And they will have a golden point. 2 mistakes in a row to open the door to the first break point of the Atlantics.
Andrea Austero will receive the first gold point of the match, lead of the series. Very necessary response it would be for the Atlantics, who are already 2 breaks down. Triay likes the look of it, smashes it. Riera's on the end. The angle opened up, but closed back down. Passing shot, not quite.
Good defense from Austero and Riera now.
Beautiful lob from Arantxa Osoro. And after that follows the unforced error from the Argentinian player. So the New York Atlantics are back in this thing.
They absolutely are, Nico. They were almost out of the set with 2 breaks down. And 3 unforced error in a row. 2 from Arantxa, 1 from Gemma. Made it possible. So now they are serving to, of course, trying to consolidate the break.
Wow, the passing shot on the backhand from Gemma Triay. Beautifully brought down by the woman from Menorca.
What a talented player she is. She faked until the last moment that she was going to play a lob, and finally she played down that bajada.
Yeah, the bajada, a thing of absolute beauty. And the passing shot now from Virginia Riera as well.
Yes, and another now the response from Riera saying, I can also play down, I can also play a passing. Nothing to do there for Osoro and Triay. 15-all. Riera to the middle once more. Perfectly executed by her, controlling the speed of the ball without giving many rebound.
Oh, it sort of turned into a drop shot from Austero, and Triay couldn't put out the fire.
Good work, very good work from Virginia Riera now. Virginia should know that if she plays to the middle of the court, to the forehand of Gemma, Gemma won't counterattack her. But in the moment she plays a short bandeja to Gemma's backhand, she will be counterattacked in the right moment.
Austero still keeps it alive. 2 incredible saves in the same points from Andrea Austero, and Virginia Riera not quite able to do the same. Oh, it just skipped away from Osoro there. I have to say it's 7 p.m. now here in San Diego. The sun is setting. Yesterday as well we said that around 7 p.m. were the first signs of humidity.
40-30, second serve. Great attack from Gemma.
Austero gets a bit of help from the fence there. Triay still attacks, and Gemma Triay did not give up on the play.
Brilliant move from Gemma. Very aggressive with the volley. Gemma will receive, I think. Yes, she will.
Chance to reinstate their 2-break lead. Here they come. Here come the goats to the net. Nice bajada from Osorio, who keeps it down low. And that is out from Austero, so it is 4-1, and the Flowrida goats retake their 2-break lead. And let's hear from Andrea Austero from the New York Atlantics. We sat down with her earlier.
Como si me hablas en chino, ¿eh? Ni idea. España. Argentina.
There you go, Andrea Austero being tested on her general sports knowledge. Still only 17 years old, remember. So she would have been 3 when Spain were world champions in soccer. Half the age of Virginia Riera next to her. Martin Diaz giving a lot of instructions to his players there. Let's see if they can convert it into another counter break.
At least they have leveled the game, not in the scoreboard, but they have created some chances. They have played some good points, good rallies. They are not capable of keep that level all the time. Virginia now insisting in that parallel, having a personal battle with the other Argentinian player off the court.
Riera gives it up that time. Triay hits it and gets it, Gemma Triay.
Thirty love. Gemma was trying to put that ball out of the cage. Wow, what a return!
Brilliant
oh
stuff from Andrea Austero, almost like a tennis forehand there. Taking a page out of Rafael Nadal's book.
Yeah, maybe Nico.
Just like the noise that he makes.
And now again, lots of problems for the Atlantics. 40-15. Again, the Gauts being very superior.
Didn't get a helping hand from the net there. Nice backhand volley from Andrea Austero. Sharp as you like. And another goal point then, and another chance for the New York Atlantics to get a break back. We've already had 4 breaks in this encounter. Trying to add a 5th now.
Yes, and again another chance for the Atlantics to stay in the game.
Riera goes off glass. Triay will smash this back down. Off the net it goes, and Osoro on the third try finally does give it up. So it is 4-2 then, and the New York Atlantics once more get a break back.
It's we are having a very interesting battle between Arantxa and Virginia.
Brilliant save from Arantxa Osoro.
Ustero with the angle.
It's a lot of spin on that, does Ustero. Triay with a quick response. Takes it on the bounce. Triay goes to the middle now. The forehand into Ustero's corner. Does it stay in? Yes, it does. Yeah, the passing shot is nice. Virginia Riera kind of sold herself out there. Played it. She was forced in the middle, played it to Osoro's forehand and left her a massive gap.
Yes, Virginia was right moving into the middle, no, to close that gap, but then she decided to change the direction of the ball, and her side of the court was absolutely empty.
It's all about angles in this game.
Yes, when you decide to open an angle, Nico, you have to be sure about winning the point, or at least putting the ball in some place where your opponent cannot attack you again.
Absolutely. All kinds of angles being opened up here, and Riera finished it off brilliantly. Osoro. Riera attacks. Drop shot from Ustero, who's moving Arantxa Osoro around loads, but then doesn't have the wherewithal to finish off the play.
Too difficult what she tried to do. She was just champing from behind Riera's back, far away from her place. 15-30. Good block from Riera. Now the smash from Gemma.
Furious hits from Gemma Triay. 15-40 then.
And again, another break point.
And we've had 4 breaks in a row. Can they add a 5th?
Crazy match with many, many breaks. Good attack from Riera now.
30-40.
And it's 30-40, still 2 chances for the Flowrida Goats.
Riera attacks, Osoro defends. Riera's drop shot, beautifully done. Another winner from Virginia Riera.
Beautiful drop shot from Virginia. It wasn't an easy one because the ball was too high, but she set it to sleep. And it's now, I think it's golden point. No, it's 15-40 in the scoreboard.
It is very much a goal point here.
It's a goal point, yeah.
Lob from Riera. Triay. The pressure puts up the lob. Flat. Another lob now from Gemma Triay. And again over Virginia Riera.
Good defensive work. Now it was good, but not at last from Virginia. And the Flowrida Goats got another break. It's 5-2.
They'll serve for the sets when we come back.
Me toca quedar ahí a cubrirlo, venga.
Venga, estamos jugando muy bien, ¿eh? Sigamos, ¿eh? Concentradas, ¿eh? ¿Vale? ¿Cómo vamos?
Arriba. 5-4. 5-2. Yo no llevo nunca los
Vamos muy bien. Vamos muy bien, vamos por partes, vamos así. Sigamos, ¿eh? Cuando la abres un poquito por el centro, también repites que me sacas por aquí. Ya está pelota.
Sí, sí, también hay bolas que ya jugaron bien.
Sí, no.
The Flowrida Goats serve for the first set. It is 5-2.
Yeah, despite the consecutive breaks, I think that the Flowrida Goats are being a little bit superior. They are imposing their law. And the breaks from the Atlantics have been much more mistakes from Arantxa and Gemma.
Again, we talked about opening up angles. There was a perfect one for Gemma Triay to attack behind Virginia Riera, who was forced to move close to the net.
Gemma is another specialist in opening angles.
Just ran out of room there, the Gemma.
$15-all.
Low from Mustero called by Osoro. Puts another one up.
Another high love now from Gemma.
Mustero puts up an extremely high lob.
Good block from Osoro. Wow, what an angle from Gemma Triay, Nico.
Gemma Triay has her geometry down to a T.
Incredible shot from the Spanish player.
The quick take as well, I think, caught Virginia Riera out completely.
Yeah. It was absolutely unexpected. Wow.
And now Riera does the same back to Osoro and Triay.
It seems like in the moment Gemma plays a highlight, then comes Virginia for another one.
Nice bandeja to the fence from Arantxa Osoro. Knew exactly what she was doing there, so 2 set points for the Flowrida Goats. We've seen now 5 games in a row with a break in it. But now they will hold their serve, and no, Virginia Riera kept it alive somehow.
Incredible stuff from Riera to now finish the point.
Virginia Riera just takes over there. gold point.
I still don't know how she kept that ball alive, Nico. I thought the set was over.
Yeah, me too. Ustero. Attacked by Osoro. Here she comes again. Drop shot from Andrea Ustero. Aranza is wise to it. So Ustero will reset now with a high backhand lob. Yera looking to accelerate, and Aranza Osoro finishes off the set in style. The first set goes to the Flowrida Goats by 6 games to 2. 5 games in a row where someone was broken. 3 for the Goats, 2 for the Atlantics, but now Tria and Osoro hold their serve, and with it, take the opening set as the sun sets on San Diego.
Como lo ha seguido, digo...
Vamos, muy bien, muy bien, Seguimos, concentradas, Se está arriba, Sigamos,
Here we can have a look at the stats of the first set. 41 minutes, 31 points won by the Goats, only 19 for the Atlantics. We have many breaks, 4 of 4 for the Flowrida Goats, only 2 of 3 for the New York Atlantics. The game was much more tight than the results is telling us, Nico. So the Goats have taken the lead in this first matchup of the second semi-final. We are listening to the advices from Jorge Martinez. He's asking Gemma and Aranza to keep concentrated and not getting relaxed because of winning the first set.
The men now are starting to warm up. So Martín Dineno and Pablo Rijo on the men's side for the Flowrida Goats. Lucas Campagnolo and Fede Cingotto for the New York Atlantics. Again, that is a couple minutes after this one concludes.
Misunderstanding there between Andrea and Virginia. And it's love 15.
Ustero.
Short love from, wow, behind the back.
Sort of turning on the style now. 2 blocks in a row. Can she make it 3? No, she cannot. Just goes out to Aranza Osoro, but she gets a little ovation from the crowds anyway.
But she left us a beautiful highlight for her collection.
Osoro from the deck couldn't respond there.
Nico, we have to say that it's amazing the way that Virginia Riera has improved a lot. Her level, playing in the left side of the court.
Absolutely.
Remember the first day we saw her, she was very uncomfortable. Now she has gained a lot of confidence. And it's 30-all now. Of course, I mentioned Virginia, and she immediately failed that ball. 40-30 now. The Atlantics, they need to start the second set in an absolutely different way. They did it in the first one when they were broken several times instead of with the smash. Now with the mistake, she was too relaxed after playing the smash. And it's a golden point, the first one of the second set. First chance for the goats to break.
Straight away at the start of the second set. The bajada through the middle from Arantxa Osoro is a thing of beauty. 1-0 then to the goats straight away.
Bien bola del medio, bien llegada, perdón yo.
Mucho mejor juego aquí se nos queda, ¿eh?
So the goats start with a break of advantage. Iña couldn't control that one. 15 love. After this female match, we will have a huge matchup between Federico Cingotto, Lucas Campagnolo, and Martín Dineno alongside Pablo Lijó. Good defense from Riera, but impossible to save that last win. Brustero, 30 love. Now the easy mistake from Osoro. Perhaps she forced to match that bajada, and it's 30-15.
That opens up the lob. Yatria has a look, fires quickly through the middle. And again, unlucky as Giamatriai.
She has been not lucky at all with the reflection of the net today. All. Brustero with another love in the return. This time it was Arantxa. Virginia with the bajada to the net. And it's 40-30. The Flowrida goats just about to consolidate the break. What What a save from Ustero.
Brilliantly recovered by the 17-year-old Andrea Ustero.
Beautiful stuff from the teenager.
Andrea Ustero.
And it's a golden point, Nico, the second of the set, this time with the service of the goats.
Yeah. And the bajada goes into the nets for Andrea Ustero. 2-0 then for the Flowrida Goats. They confirm their break and open up a lead in the second set.
Remember that in the first set, Nico, they were broken twice. They were two breaks down. Then they could recover 1-2. But of course, being a set down and 2 breaks down would be the worst scenario for the Atlantics.
Oh, Ustero. No time and no room for that one.
And of course, this is the kind of consistency that she still not have. No, perhaps because of the age, the lack of experience in some situations, especially not playing alongside her usual partner.
Riera attacks, somehow saved. Can Yematriai save this one? Yes, she can. So shot up from the corner. The Goats stick with the play. Time and again. Oh, and a passing shot as well from Yematriai. Cross courts on the backhand. Virginia Riera, signs of frustration there.
Yes, the ball bounced in the last, I think, the last millimeter of the court.
Arantxa Osoro doing Arantxa Osoro things.
Yeah.
Oh, and Ustero there nearly taking Osoro's head off. So it's another break for the Flowrida Goats. It's 3-0 with service, and this is starting to look ugly for New York.
Seguimos concentrados, ¿eh? Estamos jugando perfecto. Perfecto, ¿eh? Mantengamos la forma. Muy bien, muy bien.
¿Se han dejado los globos ahora? Sí.
Eso.
So we are ready to restart the action. All good news for the Flowrida Goats that are a set up and 2 breaks up in the first matchup of this semi-final. Let's see if the Atlantics can make such a game back as they almost did in the first set. Love 15. Austero with the love. Aranza returning it. And Austero with the bajada, well blocked by Osoro. Gemma changing the direction to Virginia's corner. And now Gemma with the smash.
Austero lets her know about it. Andrea Austero.
She played that smash in the return with all her power. It's love 30. Again, the ghost getting a break and then going a little bit relaxed.
Smash, she touched it. No, she didn't.
In New York Atlantics, Flowrida Goats did 3 games to 1. Andrea Austero, 2-0.
Gemma off the back glass it goes from Austero, and it uses every single inch of the court. Gemma Triay has just no place to put her racket.
Yes, the ball was stick to the glass. It was impossible to save. No space for the racket.
And they confirm this counter break then. Oh, Osoro took it off Triay.
15-all. Austero with the Víbora. Too much rebound then, but still impossible to return from Aranza. Strange mistake. It was an easy ball.
So I didn't want to take the chance of it hitting the fence. GI. Pero does well to fake the smash and catch Triay out in transition, 40-15.
This is the Andrea Austero we all want to see, no? She has to be patient. So the temperature has gone down, so she's not gonna win many smashes.
Osoro.
That's a good one from her. Perfect love from Gemma. Now not at all. Nico, strange mistake from Gemma Triay with that Víbora to the net.
All right, so they confirm their counter break then. So this is 3-2 now to the Flowrida Goats. One break still their advantage.
Pero por eso yo le estaba diciendo la verdad antes. Era 3-0 con 2 breaks, pero el partido es muy parejo. Fueron cagadas nuestras. Con bola de salida de pared, con o sea, no es que nos están ganando porque nos están superando, de verdad lo digo. Si no te digo nos están superando, no pasa nada, pero no. Es un partido súper parejo, están jugando bien las cuatro.
Andrea, no sé si
Vamos, vamos. Fuera, por ejemplo, cuando jugaron un poco al revés, más a la ancha, el juego es más frontal, porque con la derecha abre mucho más fuerte. No sé.
Sí, yo creo que el medio de las dos.
Sí, nos conviene más. Avanza juega bien de revés, pero viene un tiro firme, pero no busca más frontal.
Interesting words from the legend, from Juan Martín Díaz to his players. He was saying, I'm not kidding, the game is really tight. We are having our options. We are not being dominated. And the breaks has come because of our own mistakes. So positive message from the coach of the Atlantics. 15 love now. Still one break up for the Flowrida Goats. Wow, beautiful.
Riera, passing shot from Virginia Riera.
Yes, perfectly read by Virginia. In the moment she saw that the forehand from Ustero was going to make Aranza uncomfortable, she stepped forward the net.
Oh, and the smash is perfect from Yamatriai. Nice serve from Yamatriai.
Yes, a very good serve. Lot of pressure in that service. And it's 40-15. The Goats are about to consolidate the break.
Rula from Triai catches Riera mid-flight.
Yes, as in the previous love, she chooses to play a por tres. This time Virginia was going out of court, and so Gemma was able to change to play a rulo, no? And surprise Virginia.
Did not see that coming at all, did Virginia Riera.
That's why it's very important, Nico, to continue change directions, no, and not always play the same shot.
Ah, beautiful block again, Virginia Riera. Riera sends the lob high.
To the sky, almost, Nico.
Is that saying it from Triai? Yes, it is. Riera already has 2 winners to her name this point, but that time she sold herself out.
Again, changing the direction of that volley in a bad moment.
Yeah.
Repeating the same mistake. Just a copy of the previous play.
Ustero pulls the trigger, Andrea Ustero. from Ustero is gorgeous. Normally that'd be a winner from Aranzao Soro, but Andrea Ustero with a bit of magic there at center court.
Para que lo recordemos, nuestro saque. Vamos a ver si sacamos bien. Que antes hemos ganado 2 puntos con el saque. ¿Ah?
Vamos aquí, ¿eh?
Sí.
Ahora loca, ¿eh? Va. Seguimos.
Y el llovido, tú piensas que siempre, si va ya el llovido, las ondas se van a pegar. Yo estoy atento. ¿Vale? Si veo que van a venir, a lo mejor puedo dar un paso atrás y la defiendo. ¿Vale? Si ves que se te parecía un poco más cuadrada y se va a poner, vale. Voy un poquito para atrás para defenderlo.
Ok. ¿Vale? Si de repente ves que está muy pegada, dime, deja botar. Porque es que yo no veo, estoy mirando la pelota y no veo las otras.
No, pasa que te canté al vos te acostumbras a que te cante la que está atrás y yo canto la que está delante. Entonces por ahí hay confusión. Porque ahí dije, viene Virginia,
que tenemos que resolver. ¿Vale?
No es una excusa, seguimos. Va.
Osoro to serve. They are very close to confirm the victory for them, but for sure they need to consolidate the break. They need to win this game of service. Not the best way to start, of course. Love 15. Good love from Riera. Better block from Ustero now. Bajada from Gemma, well blocked by Riera. Ustero with the rulo. Perfect rulo from Gemma. Now again. Aranza with the parallel love. Good response from Riera. This is the perfect rulo.
Again, Gemma Triay surprising Virginia Riera in transition with a rulo. It's a couple times she's done that now.
She has a perfect technique. It's very difficult to predict what is Gemma going to do, because with the same preparation, the same movement, she can play a rulo or she can play a por tres. So for her rivals, it's very difficult to read.
Punts it out of the court. Andrea Ustero, huge strike.
Oh.
15-30. After that, por tres from Ustero. Alonso with the parallel love. Virginia again to the middle. Big gap there between Virginia and Ustero in the center.
Took a deflection off the net, and still nobody could get near it. It slowed down tremendously off the net.
Yes, they are having many problems to solve who is going to cover the middle in that kind of place.
Oh, it just went through Riera there.
And it's 40-30 now. Second serve. Virginia with the love again. Osoro with the bajada. She was looking again for the middle.
Nice volley from Riera, but Osoro gets it out of the backcourt brilliantly. Here comes Gemma Triay now. Triay hits it with power. Riera steps in, blocked by Gemma Triay. Beautifully played from Triay.
Again, 2-3. Second. Andrea Austero, 2-7.
Gemma is one of the players that best anticipate the movements of her opponents. In this case, she perfectly read that Virginia was going to attack her.
That's a return out from Osoro.
Good return from Gemma with the backhand. Not a good one from Osoro now.
Again, just running out of room.
Early love.
Yeah. Ostero goes for it, and Osoro says thank you very much. Ill-advised shot from Andrea Austero. You gotta love the confidence there.
Nice counter attack from Osoro.
Ostero sends it flying high. And Ostero tried to open up an angle that just wasn't there. 30-0, and careful now, because if they lose 2 more points, it is game, set, and match.
Should be really careful right now. Not a moment to commit that kind of easy mistakes.
Riera. Aggressive stuff from Virginia Riera, but Arantxa Osoro again is there on the counter-attack. As she's done a couple of times now, so 30-40, and therefore 2 match points for the Flowrida Goats. That's more specifically for Arantxa Osoro and Gemma Triay.
So this could be the end. Oh, but
Not
return.
Yep.
It won't be the end yet. So the Atlantics had they had one more chance to survive.
It'll be Arantxa Osoro who wants to receive this one.
Second serve. Beautiful return from Osoro.
Pero hits it with power and hits it into the nets on the follow-up. So it is game, set, and match for Arantxa Osoro and Gemma Triay. They win. The Flowrida Goats win. 6-2 and 6-3 for Triay and Osoro, who take the crowd's ovation and who bring home the first point for the Goats, who have 1 foot in tomorrow's final against the Las Vegas Smash.
Very serious performance from Arantxa and Gemma, especially from Arantxa, because that was the only doubt we could have before the beginning of the match. No, as we have said, sometimes she has some lack of consistency in her play. Today she wasn't. She felt really good. She was dangerous in attack, aggressive when she has to be, and of course alongside her an enormous Gemma Triay.
Gemma Triay as dominant as ever out there today. Arantxa Osoro providing us with a bit of stardust as well out there at times. A wonderful performance then to put the Goats up by 1 point in this series. Now it is over to the men, over to Martín Dineno and Pablo Lijo to potentially close out this series, or for Fede Chingotto and Lucas Campagnolo to take this into the mixed double, which would be between Chingotto and Virginia Riera against Pablo Lima and Gemma Triay, should it come down to it.
And now, Nico, all the pressure goes to Fede and Lucas. They have shown that they are capable of holding everything. Of course, they have no problem about having this pressure on them. But in front, in the other side, they will have a very tough couple because Martín Dineno is one of the best players of the world.
Always fascinating to see Fede Chingotto take on Martín Dineno, and we will see exactly that very, very shortly. But first, let's have our final say about this matchup. Beautiful stuff then from Osoro and Triay. Let's go to courtside. Let's go to Javi Carrasco. He's standing by with Gemma Triay and Arantxa Osoro.
El primer puntito ya está en el casillero de las chicas de Flowrida. Enhorabuena para ellas. Un aplauso enorme para Gemma Triay y para Arantxa Osoro, que han conseguido la victoria. Arantxa, ha sido un partido impecable. Creo que habéis hecho prácticamente todo perfecto, y al lado de Gemma, que jugáis una barbaridad. Ya lo hicisteis en Miami, lo hacéis aquí en San Diego otra vez. Primer puntito para vosotras.
Bueno, en primer lugar, muchas gracias a todos por venir a alentarnos y a vernos. Y como vos bien decís, jugar al lado de Gemma es un placer, es muy fácil, hace que sea todo muy fácil. Enfrente teníamos a dos grandes rivales, Andreita, que juega una fortuna, y Vir, que de revés, la verdad que juega mejor que muchas de nosotras que intentamos jugar de revés también. Así que nada, primer punto para Florida, estamos muy contentas. Así que alentar a los chicos ahora, a ver qué tal.
So let's hope the boys can close it out now for us.
You did a great job, good performance for you playing with Arantxa Osoro. How do you feel playing here in San Diego, winning the first game, and maybe we can go tomorrow for the final?
Well, good afternoon to everyone. Thank you all for coming. It's incredible to see this stadium full. Well, I'm really happy to play with Arantxa. Every day the feeling it's better. So happy to win this first match. Now we have a really tough match against Chingo and Campa, so we will try to do our best, and we will try to cheer us.
Congratulations, enhorabuena Gemma Triay y Arantxa Osoro por el primer partido. El primer puntito ya está en el casillero. No se pierdan que viene el partido de chicos.
Congrats then again to Arantxa Osoro and Gemma Triay for getting the first point up on the scoreboard for the Goats. And let's quickly have a look at the Adidas smash of the match for this one. A match that started out in the light and has ended under the cover of darkness. It's this one from Gemma Triay out of the cage that takes the cake. Gemma Triay, even in these slow, humid and low temperature conditions, able to get a smash out of the cage. So well done for Gemma Triay, who takes home the Adidas smash of the match. So it's match points to the Goats, who have already the Las Vegas smash waiting for them in the final, but once more a very consistent performance out of Arantxa Osoro and Gemma Triay, who are forming quite the couple here.
Yes, Nico, it was a very convincing win for Arantxa and Gemma to give their team the first point of this semi-final. Let's see if their teammates can close this series or if we will have a mixed double game for the definition.
Over to you then, Lucas Campagnolo and Fede Cingotto for New York to keep this series alive. On the other hand, Martin Di Neno and Pablo Lijo will do everything they can to close it out for the Goats and punch their ticket into the final. The Cancun Waves will also be looking who they will be taking on tomorrow, as we leave you with some of the many highlights we saw throughout this encounter. Virginia Riera and Andrea Austero not quite up to the task of taking on the three-time #1 in Ye Magnifica, Ye Matriai. Here are the statistics from the match that took an hour and 14 minutes. 7 breaks on one side, incredible stuff from 8 break points. And then on the other side, 3, 4, 5. But we'll be right back in a couple of minutes' time with the men's double. Don't go anywhere.